everybody, it's KeKe from Team Reese Travels, and I am here getting ready to do a little bit of meal prep today. I am making something super simple, and I want to tell you guys how to make it because it's so good, so easy, and so, well, I won't say quick because you cook it in a slow cooker, but the prep part of it is quick and you're gonna love it. Stay tuned. Alright folks, just like I said, this recipe is super easy, and the only things that you need are a crock pot. You're gonna need some chicken breasts and some salsa and some taco seasoning, 1 lime, and some cilantro. So I'm gonna start by dumping my salsa into my crock pot container. I'm using a Ninja Foodie. You can use a regular crock pot. I'm just gonna use the crock pot function on this device. So, and I have a couple different salsas. You need at least 16 ounces of salsa. This one is only 12 ounces, so I'm gonna use what's left over from one that I opened up yesterday. So I'm gonna use this. You can use any kind of salsa, y'all. Whatever kind of salsa you like. Just make sure you have 16 ounces of it. So I like to use pico de gallo type salsa. So I'm usually using like these containers like this. But you can use like regular salsa that comes in a jar on the salsa aisle, on the chip aisle or whatever, if you choose to do that. I happen to think it tastes better when you use a chunky like pico de gallo style of salsa instead of the kind of blended salsa. So this is what I tend to use. I'm gonna dump that in there. Ooh, salsa flying everywhere on me. And then also the remainder of my other sauce. I'm gonna dump this in here too. Got salsa going in. Let's see. Now, you're going to want to add some taco seasoning. This is my own taco seasoning that I make. I always just keep it and store it in these little jars. You can use the packets of taco seasoning if you don't make your own though. Any kind of packet, taco seasoning, Lawry's or Ortega, or whatever you like to use. I like to make my own because it's quick and it's easy and it tastes better to me. If you make your own, you're gonna wanna use 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning. And if you use the pack, then you just use the pack. You don't have to worry about it. It's only 1 pack. So, let me see if I can bring y'all a little closer. So I'm adding in 1, 2, and 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning. You're gonna need the juice of 1 lime. Squeeze your juice down into your crock pot. Alright. If you don't have one of these things, get one of these little things. It's so cool. I mean, you could do it with your hands, but this thing gets every little bit of juice out of your lemons or limes or whatever you're using. Alright, so juice of 1 lime, that's done. Now you need some cilantro. I like a lot of cilantro, so I use a lot. The recipe only calls for like 3/4 of a cup. I probably use twice as much as that, but we really like cilantro in this house, so I'm not gonna use this whole bunch. But I've already rinsed this bunch of cilantro, so I'm just gonna go ahead, chop some up. You guys see that? Let's see. In there. All right, so I got all my ingredients are in here. So I have my salsa, I have my taco seasoning, I have my lime juice, and I have my cilantro. So I'm gonna give this a mix just to kind of mix everything together. once I'm done mixing, I'll show you guys what this looks like. That's what it looks like inside there. Just a bunch of salsa mixed up, lime juice, cilantro, and taco seasoning added. So from there, I'm gonna take my chicken breast, which I have already washed, and I'm just using 2 chicken breasts. They're pretty big chicken breasts, so it's a little under 2 pounds of chicken, but you can use up to 3 pounds for this, but this is more than enough for our household. So I'm just putting that down inside there. Again, these are already washed, these are clean. Put that in there, and then just kind of coat the tops of the chicken breast with this salsa mixture. So I have some, so I didn't take all of it and put it on top. There's still some underneath the chicken too, so get the flavor underneath, and then I'm putting some on the top as well. You do not, look at me, do not add water to this, y'all. Do not add any kind of liquid other than your salsa, because this chicken is gonna make a lot of liquid. It's gonna create liquid as it's cooking for the next 3.5 hours. So you do not need to add anything to it. You don't want to water this down. So leave it just like that. And then that's it, y'all. That's right. When you're using the slow cooker function on the Ninja Foodi, you do have to use the pressure cooker lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach the pressure cooker lid. That goes here. Turn it to lock it. Now you're gonna turn it on slow cook on high. So I'm gonna set it on 4 hours, but I'm actually gonna check it at 3.5 because it's probably gonna be done at 3.5. Chicken breasts dry out easily in the crock pot if you don't cook them, if you cook them longer than like 3.5 hours. So, chicken breast, I mean. So this is gonna be on high. Hit the start button. And there we go. So I will be back in 3.5 hours, and I'm gonna tell y'all when it's done, and it's gonna go by just like that. All right, you guys, so it's been almost exactly 3.5 hours, so I'm getting ready to open this up. I'm gonna show it to you. All right, that is looking great. See if you can get a look in there. You see the chicken with all the salsa and cilantro and everything covering it. So all you have to do now is shred it up. So I'm gonna get a bowl and shred this up. And then I'm just going to dump this taco meat right back down into the crock pot with the juices. Going to mix it all up in those juices, get it all nice and coated in that salsa mixture, and that is it, y'all. Easy peasy. Okay, this was one of the first things that I learned to cook when Ray and I got married, so it's something that he loves, and I cook it for our lunches quite often. Every few weeks or so I'll add this to our meal prep menu. You just mix that up, and that's the chicken taco. Y'all, I normally serve this cilantro-lime chicken with like corn tortillas, or I use jicama wrap sometimes if I'm trying to be low carb, and then I'll top it with Mexican cheese, avocado, salsa, lettuce, tomato, whatever you like on your tacos. I also have used it to make enchiladas before, and you could do a number of things with it. It's just a basic cilantro lime chicken taco. So anything that you would normally eat, Mexican nachos, these are bomb on nachos. If you take some chips, put this on top of it, put some Mexican cheese on top, and then like saute some peppers and some onions and put that on there and stick it in the oven, man, you talking right there. That's good stuff. But this time I'm gonna try to stay low carb, so I have jicama wraps that I'm gonna eat it with, and I have corn tortillas for Ray. So you can enjoy this many different ways. Super duper easy, y'all. Super duper easy. That's it for this recipe, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to Team Reese Travels. I just want you to know that whatever it is that you are trying to do, you got this. You ain't gotta worry about what nobody else say. Forget the naysayers. Forget the people who are not supportive. Trust in yourself and trust in the Lord and know that you have this, okay? You got it. Until the next time, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And we will see you next time on Team Reese Travels. Team Reese all day.